Don Mischer, visionary producer of the 1996 Centennial Olympic Games. Opening ceremonies. In the annals of live event production, few names carry as much weight as Don Mischer's. Known for his meticulous craftsmanship, emotional storytelling, and ability to translate grand visions into cohesive, moving spectacles, Mischer's involvement in the 1996 Olympic Games opening ceremonies stands as one of the defining moments of his career and a hallmark of modern live event production. The 1996 Summer Olympics, held in Atlanta, Georgia, marked the centennial anniversary of the modern Olympic Games, first held in Athens in 1896. This milestone made the event more than just another international gathering of athletes. It was a symbolic celebration of a century of global unity, perseverance, and athletic excellence. As such, the pressure to deliver an opening ceremony that was both fittingly grand and emotionally resonant was immense. Don Mischer, with his decades of experience directing and producing live television and large-scale events, was tapped to be the executive producer of the Centennial Olympic Games opening ceremonies. It was a natural choice. Mischer had already built a sterling reputation with his work on the Emmy Awards, Super Bowl halftime shows, presidential inaugurations, and iconic televised specials like the Kennedy Center Honors and We Are One, the Obama inaugural celebration. The scope of the Olympic opening ceremony, however, was on another level altogether. It was an event that would be broadcast to an estimated global audience of over 3.5 billion people, a stage few producers in the world could hope to manage. But Mischer was undaunted. He approached the ceremony not merely as a pageant, but as an opportunity to craft a narrative that would honor the Olympic tradition, celebrate American culture, and pay tribute to the global community. A story told through movement, music, and meaning. Under Mischer's leadership, the ceremony became a living tapestry of movement, music, and storytelling. The show opened with a rousing, energetic celebration of Southern American culture, complete with marching bands, cheerleaders, gospel choirs, and a whimsical nod to the world of college football. This regional flair set the tone for a ceremony that would celebrate both local and global identities. Mischer and his team understood the symbolic weight of the centennial. The 1996 ceremony was as much about history as it was about spectacle. It paid homage to the origins of the Games with a moving tribute to Greece, complete with a stylized recreation of ancient Olympic traditions. Simultaneously, it acknowledged the progression of the Games across decades, cultures, and continents. One of the ceremony's most memorable sequences was the segment titled Call to the Nations, which saw children from around the world release doves, an enduring symbol of peace. It was a poignant reminder of the Olympic ideal, that sport can unite people beyond borders, politics, and conflict. Under Mischer's direction, the segment avoided schmaltz and instead achieved genuine emotional resonance. But perhaps the most powerful moment of the evening, and a true testament to Mischer's storytelling instincts, was the lighting of the Olympic cauldron. Rather than selecting a traditional or expected figure to perform the honor, Mischer's team kept the identity of the torchbearer a closely guarded secret. When the legendary Muhammad Ali emerged to receive the flame, trembling but defiant in the face of Parkinson's disease, the stadium erupted. It was a deeply human moment, one that transcended sport and touched on issues of struggle, redemption, and courage. The image of Ali lighting the cauldron has since become one of the most iconic in Olympic history. Collaborators and creative team. Mischer didn't work alone. He assembled a world-class creative team, including artistic director Kenny Ortega, known for his work on Dirty Dancing and later High School Musical, music director Michael Kamen, and costume designer Tommy Hilfiger, among others. Together, they created a production that felt both distinctly American and universally appealing. The musical landscape of the ceremony was especially rich. It featured original compositions, live performances by symphony orchestras and gospel choirs, and even a surprise performance by pop icon Gladys Knight. The anthem, Summon the Heroes, composed by John Williams specifically for the 1996 Games, premiered during the event and went on to become an Olympic classic. Throughout the ceremony, there was an evident through line. Don Mischer's belief in the power of live performance to connect people emotionally. He didn't simply want to entertain. He wanted to inspire, to move, and to unify. Legacy and impact. In the years since the 1996 opening ceremonies, Don Mischer's work has continued to receive accolades and praise. The ceremony was widely regarded as a triumph, both technically and artistically. It set a new standard for what Olympic ceremonies could be, not just spectacle, but storytelling, not just tradition, but transformation. Critics praised Mischer's ability to blend Americana with universal themes, and to do so without tipping into jingoism or excess. His use of Muhammad Ali, in particular, was heralded as one of the most powerful choices ever made in Olympic broadcasting history. That moment, born from Mischer's sensitivity and creative daring, became an enduring image of resilience and grace. Beyond its symbolic power, the 1996 ceremony also changed the industry. It raised expectations for how live television events should be produced. It influenced the style and tone of future Olympic ceremonies. Jean Marsh, 1934 to 2025. A multifaceted legacy in acting, writing, and production. Jean Marsh, an esteemed English actress, writer, and producer, left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry through her extensive and varied contributions. From her iconic role as Rose Buck in the groundbreaking series Upstairs, Downstairs, to her creative endeavors behind the scenes, Marsh's career spanned over 6 decades, during which she garnered acclaim across television, film, and theater. Early life and career. Born on July 1, 1934, in Stoke, Newington, London, Jean Lindsay Torrin Marsh emerged from humble beginnings. Growing up during the tumultuous years of World War II, she developed a resilience and determination that would later define her professional journey. Marsh's passion for the performing arts led her to pursue a career in acting, where she quickly gained recognition for her versatility and depth. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, Marsh's television appearances were numerous, showcasing her adaptability across various genres. Notably, she appeared in episodes of The Twilight Zone and Doctor Who, demonstrating her range from science fiction to drama. Her role as Sarah Kingdom in the 1965 Doctor Who serial The Daleks' Master Plan remains a testament to her ability to bring complex characters to life. Co-creation of Upstairs, Downstairs. In the early 1970s, Marsh, alongside fellow actress Eileen Atkins, co-created the period drama Upstairs, Downstairs. The series offered a nuanced portrayal of life in an Edwardian London townhouse, exploring the intricate dynamics between the affluent Bellamy family and their servants. Marsh's portrayal of Rose Buck, the devoted parlourmaid, resonated with audiences and critics alike, earning her the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series in 1975. Upstairs, Downstairs not only achieved critical acclaim, but also garnered several awards, including multiple BAFTAs and Emmys. The show's success highlighted Marsh's talent both in front of and behind the camera, solidifying her status as a pioneering force in television drama. Continued contributions to television. Marsh's creative prowess extended beyond Upstairs, Downstairs. In 1991, she co-created The House of Elliot, a series set in 1920s London that followed two sisters establishing a fashion house. The show further showcased Marsh's aptitude for crafting compelling narratives and complex female characters, contributing significantly to the landscape of period dramas. Her involvement in Doctor Who was multifaceted. Beyond her role as Sarah Kingdom, Marsh portrayed Morgaine in the 1989 serial Battlefield. adding depth to the show's rich tapestry of characters. Her enduring relationship with the Doctor Who franchise highlighted her lasting impact on British science fiction. Diverse film roles. Marsh's film career was equally diverse. She appeared in Alfred Hitchcock's Frenzy, 1972, where she played Monica Barling, a character that added a layer of intrigue to the film's suspenseful narrative. Her role as Mombi in Return to Oz, 1985, showcased her ability to embody complex and unconventional characters, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. In Willow, 1988, Marsh portrayed Queen Bavmorda, a role that allowed her to delve into the fantasy genre, further demonstrating her versatility as an actress. These film roles complemented her television work, highlighting her range and commitment to her craft. Stage performances and writing. Beyond screen performances, Marsh's stage work was notable. She took on roles such as Bertha Mason in Jane Eyre, 1970, bringing depth to a character often shrouded in mystery. Her theatrical endeavors extended to writing. Her novel Fiender's Abbey, 1993, reflected her storytelling abilities, offering readers a glimpse into her creative vision. Personal life. Marsh's personal life was intertwined with the theater world. She was briefly married to actor John Pertwee, known for his role as the Third Doctor in Doctor Who. Their marriage from 1955 to 1960 connected Marsh to the broader Doctor Who universe, influencing her later involvement in the series. Her relationships with notable figures such as director Michael Lindsay Hogg and actor Albert Finney reflected her dynamic personality and her deep connections within the entertainment industry. These personal relationships often influenced her professional choices, enriching her understanding of the craft. Later years and legacy. In her later years, Marsh faced health challenges, including a stroke in 2011, which limited her ability to participate in the full revival of Upstairs, Downstairs. Despite these challenges, she reprised her role as Rose Buck in the 2010-2012 BBC revival, earning a nomination for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series at the Primetime Emmy Awards. Marsh's death on April 13, 2025, at the age of 90, marked the end of an era for British television and theatre. Her legacy endures through her extensive body of work, which continues to inspire and influence creators and audiences alike. Joan Marsh's career exemplifies the impact of storytelling, the importance of nuanced character portrayal, and the power of creative collaboration in shaping cultural narratives. Conclusion. Jean Marsh's multifaceted career as an actress, writer, and producer has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Her ability to create and portray complex characters, coupled with her innovative storytelling, has enriched television, film, and theater. Marsh's legacy serves as a testament to the enduring power of narrative and the profound impact one individual can have on the cultural landscape. Ted Cochef, 1931 to 2025. A cinematic journey from Canada to Hollywood. Ted Cochef, a Canadian-born director, producer, and actor, left an indelible mark on the film and television industry through his diverse and impactful body of work. Born on April 7, 1931, in Toronto, Ontario, Cochef's journey from his Canadian roots to becoming a prominent figure in Hollywood is a testament to his versatility and vision as a storyteller. Early life and education. William Theodore Cochef was born to Bulgarian immigrant parents in Toronto. His father hailed from Plovdiv, Bulgaria, and his mother was of Macedonian-Bulgarian descent. Growing up in a household that cherished their cultural heritage, Cochef was immersed in Bulgarian traditions and language, which later influenced his storytelling perspective. He pursued higher education at the University of Toronto, where he earned a degree in English literature. This academic background enriched his narrative approach, allowing him to infuse depth and literary quality into his visual storytelling. Career beginnings in Canadian television. At the age of 24, Cochef embarked on his professional career with the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, CBC, becoming one of the youngest directors on staff. During his tenure from 1956 to 1958, he directed various programs including General Motors Theater, Encounter, First Performance, and On Camera. This period honed his directorial skills and laid the foundation for his future endeavors in both television and film. Transition to British television and theater. In 1958, Cochef relocated to the United Kingdom, where he expanded his repertoire to include directing for television and theater. He contributed significantly to the Armchair Theatre anthology series, delivering some of its most memorable episodes. His direction of the 1959 episode No Trams to Lime Street by Welsh playwright Alan Owen is particularly noteworthy. Additionally, Cochef directed the original 1964-65 West End production of the musical Maggie May at the Adelphi Theatre, which won the Ivor Novello Award for Outstanding Score of the Year. Breakthrough in film, Wake in Fright, and The Apprenticeship of Duddy Kravitz. Cochef's cinematic journey began with Tiara Tahiti in 1962, but it was his 1971 film Wake in Fright that garnered international acclaim. The film was Australia's entry at the Cannes Film Festival, showcasing Cochef's ability to bring compelling narratives to the global stage. In 1974, he directed The Apprenticeship of Duddy Kravitz, an adaptation of Mordecai Richler's novel. The film won the Golden Bear at the Berlin International Film Festival, marking a significant milestone in Cochef's career. Hollywood success, First Blood, and Weekend at Bernie's. Transitioning to Hollywood, Cochef directed Fun with Dick and Jane, 1977, a comedy starring Jane Fonda and George Segal. He followed this with North Dallas 40, 1979, a film he also wrote, offering a gritty portrayal of professional football. However, it was First Blood, 1982, that solidified his status in Hollywood. Introducing Sylvester Stallone as John Rambo, the film became a box office success and laid the foundation for a franchise. Cochef's 1989 comedy Weekend at Bernie's further demonstrated his versatility, blending humor with a unique storyline that resonated with audiences. Television contributions, Law and Order, Special Victims Unit. Beyond film, Cochef made significant contributions to television. He served as an executive producer and director for Law and Order, Special Victims Unit from 1999 to 2012, overseeing 13 seasons of the critically acclaimed series. His leadership and vision played a pivotal role in the show's success, addressing complex societal issues through compelling storytelling. In his personal life, Cochef married Laifun Chung, with whom he had 2 children, Alexandra, a filmmaker, and Thomas, a composer and pianist. He also had 3 children from a previous marriage to actress Sylvia Kay. Fluent in Bulgarian, Cochef maintained strong ties to his heritage, expressing a deep affection for Bulgaria and its culture. In 2016, he was granted Bulgarian citizenship, reflecting his enduring connection to his ancestral roots. Siege, Passing and Legacy. Ted Cochef passed away on April 10, 2025, in Nuevo Vallarta, Mexico, 3 days after celebrating his 94th birthday. His death marked the end of a remarkable era in filmmaking, leaving behind a legacy characterized by a diverse and influential body of work. From his early days in Canadian television to his groundbreaking films and significant television contributions, Cochef's career serves as a testament to his talent, versatility, and lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Selected filmography. Director, Tiara Tahiti, 1962. Life at the Top, 1965. Two Gentlemen Sharing, 1969. Wake in Fright, 1971. The Apprenticeship of Duddy Kravitz, 1974. Billy Two Hats, 1974. Fun with Dick and Jane, 1977. Who is Killing the Great Chefs of Europe, 1978. Tracy Schwartz, 1938-2025. A Life of Grace and Community. Early life in Manhattan. Tracy Schwartz was born on November 13, 1938, in Manhattan, New York City, to a family that cherished cultural richness and community involvement. Growing up in the heart of New York, she was immersed in its vibrant arts scene and diverse neighborhoods, experiences that shaped her worldview and instilled a deep appreciation for community bonds. Education and career. Tracy's academic journey led her to the University of New York, where she earned a degree in social work. This field resonated with her innate desire to make a positive impact on society. Upon graduating, she dedicated her career to supporting underprivileged communities, working with various nonprofit organizations in New York City. Her role as a community outreach coordinator allowed her to address pressing social issues and advocate for marginalized populations. Relocation to Elkins, West Virginia. In the early 1980s, seeking a change of pace and a closer connection to nature, Tracy relocated to Elkins, West Virginia. Personal life. Tracy married David Schwartz, a local historian, in 1990. Together, they explored the rich history of Randolph County, contributing articles to regional publications and co-authoring a book on the area's Civil War heritage. They had one daughter, Emily, who followed in her parents' footsteps by pursuing a career in education. Philanthropy and legacy. A firm believer in giving back, Tracy established the Schwartz Family Fund in 2005, focusing on grants for educational initiatives and cultural preservation in West Virginia. Her philanthropic efforts earned her the West Virginia Community Service Award in 2015. Even after her passing on March 29, 2025, the fund continues to support local projects, ensuring that Tracy's legacy of compassion and community enrichment endures. Conclusion. Tracy Schwartz's life was a tapestry woven with threads of service, culture, and community. From the bustling streets of Manhattan to the serene landscapes of Elkins, she touched countless lives with her kindness and dedication. Her story serves as a testament to the profound impact one individual can have on the fabric of a community. Spiroce Stavrinidis, a lifelong dedication to the craft of acting. Spiroce Stavrinidis, born in 1946 in the historic city of Nicosia, Cyprus, has long been regarded as a dedicated actor whose work quietly enriched both the Cypriot and broader Mediterranean theater and film scenes. Through a career that spanned decades, Stavrinidis embodied a wide array of characters on stage and screen, capturing the essence of Greek and Cypriot culture and becoming a respected name among actors and audiences alike. Early life in Nicosia. Born just after World War II, Stavrinidis came of age in a Cyprus that was undergoing great social and political change. Nicosia, the island's capital, was then a vibrant but divided city rich in culture, but also marked by colonial tensions. This duality of beauty and complexity would go on to influence much of Spiroce's later work as an artist, where themes of identity, loss, resistance, and tradition featured prominently. His early exposure to storytelling came through the oral traditions of his family, local village performances, and the influence of Greek literature and poetry. His passion for performance was evident from a young age. He would reenact scenes from local myths and folk tales for classmates, and by his teenage years, he was involved in local drama clubs and school productions. Education and artistic formation. Recognizing his passion for acting, Stavrinidis pursued formal training. While precise records of his early training are sparse, it is widely accepted that he studied in Athens, Greece, home to some of the most prestigious acting schools in the Greek-speaking world. There, he immersed himself in classical theater, studying the works of Sophocles, Euripides, and Aristophanes, while also engaging with modern Greek dramatists and European plays. Stavrinidis trained during this vibrant period, absorbing both the emotional intensity of classical tragedy and the social awareness of contemporary drama. Career in theater. Returning to Cyprus in the early 1970s, Stavrinidis began working with some of the country's leading theatrical institutions, including the Cyprus Theatre Organization, TOC, which was gaining prominence at the time. He quickly became known for his range and reliability, able to carry the weight of a tragic lead one season and transform into a comedic or folkloric figure the next. His stage career saw him tackle iconic roles from the Greek and international canon: Oedipus, Tiresias, Creon, and characters from Shakespeare and Brecht. But he was also devoted to original Cypriot works, often performing in plays that explored the unique stories and struggles of Cypriot life, history, and folklore. Audiences were drawn to his understated yet powerful presence, his ability to communicate deeply human emotions with subtlety. He became particularly renowned for his interpretation of rural characters and elders, bringing wisdom, dignity, and occasional mischief to roles that reflected the soul of the island's people. Television and film work. While Stavrinidis is most closely associated with the theater, he also made significant contributions to Cypriot television and film, especially as the local film industry began to develop in the late 20th century. He appeared in several television dramas and miniseries, often cast as the wise father, the village priest, or the respected teacher figures that held symbolic weight in Cypriot narratives. His screen performances were noted for their authenticity. Unlike some stage actors who struggled to adapt to the camera, Stavrinidis transitioned smoothly, bringing with him a quiet gravity that suited the more intimate medium.